Hey everybody. Well, you've seen this station here on my layout once in a while, and if you notice, you don't see it anymore. And the reason why is because I pulled it out because I want to actually do something with it. I really didn't know what it was. I had a couple other things from Kleinbahn, and I wasn't too sure of it, but when I saw this on eBay, I'm like, it looks like I could do something with it. And when I got it, I was pretty happy because it's actually a pretty large station with a lot of open space. And a lot of these parts, particularly the roof, aren't glued down. So this video is effectively an introduction to a series I'm going to do in Diorama Discovery where I do a lot of stuff with this station, and hopefully you'll be able to use this as a tutorial if you want to do these kinds of things too. So hang on a second. I really didn't know what to expect when I ordered this thing, but when I got it, so I got these big shoebox looking things. Look at these. These are really big, and in it was the station in two parts. I'm not sure if they sold these as two parts, so you could buy one part of the station, and then if you wanted, you bought this add-on set. I really don't know, or if you had to buy the whole thing at once, but look at this. These are actually pretty large, and you can already see here that there's a pretty fair amount of detail on the outside, but there's nothing really on the inside, which gives us a really nice blank slate to work with. Pull this off, see there's nothing in there. The roof isn't even glued down, which I think is perfect, and it's not even really on there very tight. So this will be a really wonderful thing to work on as we go forward. There's some German on there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep that or if I'm going to take that off, but I probably will switch it all to English. Look, there's these little storefronts here with these display windows. And this is a really wonderful blank canvas. If you look, the doors have these neat little push bars on them. And if we look, it's not glued down, they're friction welded on here. So I'll be able to drill those out and actually pull the top off without any kind of worry or any kind of problem. So I think that's really good. Yeah, look at that, it's beautiful. It's already holes drilled in it. Let's see if this, the center is not coming off very easily. So I don't know if that's glued down or if it's just uber tight. I don't want to break it here by accidentally. Yeah, let's not break that. So, all right. And what's interesting is the clock faces are already on there. The hands are off of one side, but I think that's okay because I think I can do something really cool with all of this. So there you go. Look, it's even got nice flower boxes. Looks like something, is that, yeah, okay, that's something I may have to either grind off or just cut out. So there we go, look, there's a little bench. It's actually a very nicely detailed piece. Again, just if I want to take this apart, all I have to do is take those friction welds off of there, or the friction rivets, I should say. And I think we've got a really good base, and restaurant is restaurant. It's got loudspeakers, so that'll give us something to work with there also. Yeah, I'm really excited. There's a side door, kind of doesn't go anywhere, but that's okay. We can make it go somewhere. So there it is. Look at this. This is just a wonderful, wonderful blank canvas that I think I can work with and hopefully teach you something at the same time. And I will go step by step, I promise. I'm trying to think of what I can do here, but my brain already sees really tons of wonderful things that we can actually do. So I've got some rules though, some ground rules I'm going to lay out here so that I don't get too out of control with that. And here they are. Firstly, I want to destroy as little as possible. I want the basic station to stay intact. I don't want to remove whole chunks of it or change whole chunks of it. So that way it'll still kind of represent itself going forward. Next, I want to use as little glue as possible. I want this thing to be take apartable, for the lack of a better way to put it, because I want to be able to go back in and remodify it if necessary, or work on things or work on components that I've put in there and have failed. This one shouldn't be too hard, but I just want to use one voltage source if possible. I don't want a bunch of different wires running into this thing. Just one voltage source. And yeah, the real reason is to limit the number of wires running into this thing so I don't really have to keep track of everything. And lastly, if I use any automation, I want to make that customizable and updatable, and hopefully without tearing the whole thing down. So I don't know what that'll mean because I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with this yet. Okay, well, let's see what we can do with this thing. If you have any ideas, I'd love to hear them. I've got some of my own, and maybe we can put those together and come up with a really cool station that if some of you wanted to do some of these things, you'd be able to. All right, till next time. Happy model railroading. I will see you soon and see you back with this thing later. And then this may go a couple months, so we'll see how it goes. Take care.